Also, I filled it with a bunch of random crap and then blew it up so the bodies and the random crap went flying. So like a sword,
Yo,
the
I saw the battery go
briefcase,
flying.
the battery went flying.
Double kudos!
Great.
Guys, look at this majestic outfit I have.
Did you?
Didn't struggle as much as the bloody fountain last time. What?
Did you invite me yet?
No, I'm about to. Kida. There you are. I invited. I just got into game.
Okay.
Guys, look at this amazing outfit. Look at the heart on the back. Oh my god. He is all-knowing. Red Panda! Mega Yeet. That's the best part. The body fountain from last time. You know, oh yeah. The slow motion. Yeah, we're Retzko. Dramatic chuffed villain.
Yeah, I changed
Also,
my
I
name.
haven't looked at the store today. Okay, not much. So I am 3 away from 40. So we'll see. KUDOS has nothing to do with season, I think, right? It's not experience. I think fame is separate.
You're still sharing your screen with me.
Oh.
You might want to.
Oop. My bad. It's Retzko. It is Retzko. But I'm gonna thank for retweets real quick. And then we'll get started. Should I show select and just have it so that way it'll queue for either one?
Wait, did you want to do the slime one?
I mean, I don't mind slime ones, but I can understand if
Fine.
you... Oh, okay.
This is your
YOLO.
fault.
Dude, there was one that was nothing but Jump Club. Every round was Jump Club. The one where you jump over and
Oh,
go
I
under.
know.
And so the first one was
know.
like the 1 bar. The second one was 2 bars. And the third round was 3 fucking bars you had to jump over. And I hated it. And then the finale was the normal finale. And I'm just like, what? I hate the 3. I hate that.
This is why.
I never want that in my life. I'm good. Red pandas are cute, guys. So, those that retweeted, thank you, Kita! Oh my god. Who is that? Do we know? Or it's just a really pretty girl putting on a crown. Yo. Thank you for the quote tweet. And those that retweeted, thank you too. I remember today, chat. Thank you, Kingdom. Breathtaking. Bella Coco, Fender, and Demonas. Thank you, guys. First rule of Jump Club. You don't talk about Jump Club. I mean, true. But here we are. These are so adorable, chat. Like, they also have a koala one, which I already put here. Let me show you guys it. Oh, here he is. Where's the bottoms? There it is. He has a heart on the front. Yes, the koala. But I like the red panda more. I just definitely wanted both, you know, because they're cute. And I like how fuzzy they are. I really like the texture. They're flocked. I know. I'm ready. Red panda's better. I do like the red panda more. I want a heart on my butt, not my belly.
Wow. You've got
We also
your
have toe
priorities.
beans. It's true. If you look at our feet in the background, we have little toe beans. It makes me happy. Cat, you're welcome. You are absolutely welcome. But Fall Guys is coming to Switch in summer for those that did not hear. I think also Xbox. I think they announced on their Twitter also Xbox. But yeah, Switch. But unless we have a way to switch over accounts, I can't give up everything I've gotten. Can't do it. I'd be so sad.
That would be unfortunate. I do wonder if they're gonna do any kind of Nintendo outfits though. Like,
I think we're on Slime Survivors.
yeah. And whose idea was that? Whose idea was that?
Oh no!
I'm about to become. I'm going from Retzko to Gretzko. I'm
It's
telling
okay.
you
We'll
that
watch
right
you
now.
because I fell.
What?
Karma! Oh my god. Karma? Is that?
That is
Oh
what
my
I said.
god. A Gretzko rage. Well, that was Von Karma. It's a Gretzko. For those that have not watched a Gretzko
I was saying
on
karma
Netflix,
for
you
you
should.
for picking this one.
I know. I got that. Oh my god. A Gretzko is such a good cartoon. It has its issues, but it's very enjoyable, especially if you've ever worked in an office.
Oh my god, yeah. Especially
so
if you've
relatable.
ever liked Fire Emblem Three Houses as well, because
too.
literally everyone is in it.
Everyone. Yeah,
Everyone.
Bernie is a Gretzko, so that's amazing.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's pretty great. Like, I know it looks like Hello Kitty, and a lot of people are like, oh, it looks too cute. No, it's so real. It's got such real
Right.
moods.
I think that's kind of the point, that it like looks all cutesy and then it's.
It's a deception.
Yep.
But, go, Kita, go. We will enjoy watching Kita kick everyone's ass.
Hey,
Well,
I can't see. Everyone's ass is in the way. Fine, I'm going around.
big booty bitches.
They are big booty bitches. They're rolling me.
I did notice. Oh, God, no.
Nope.
Run, Kita, run.
I'm running. Get out of the way, koala bitch. With a monkey ass.
Oh.
Ah!
Kita did it.
Get out of the way. Get out of the fucking way.
Oh,
I don't trust you,
he's having
Toucan
fun.
Sam.
Yeah, don't trust him.
I don't.
Don't
I
trust him.
trust no one. Oh, we got some bitches standing up here.
We're not gray. Like, I'm not gray anymore spectating Kita. So I don't understand. Maybe the gray broke because we noticed. Was it with you that I noticed this?
Oh, God.
Don't know if it was you or Fender, but I was playing
out of the way,
and
bitch.
it was like turning gray while playing. And I'm like,
yeah,
why?
I don't. Some of the.
So they might have
some
just
of the
turned it
levels-
off. You almost landed on Flipper and you.
Can you
oh.
not?
Gotcha.
Can you not?
Nice.
No! Fucking hell.
Fuck those guys.
My God. See, this is why I didn't want to do
Grabby
slime,
bitches.
because you're just going to get grabbers.
It's
Look
true,
at this
you'll get a lot of
bullshit.
grabbers.
No! How are you supposed to... How am I supposed to
Yeah.
get over that? Because of these stupid fucking things?
Grab them back.
Cat.
No. Aw.
Cat,
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
not playing slime again. We are turning it off. I'm not dealing with this today.
That's fair. Aw.
Listen,
God
I
damn it,
survived
slime time.
2020. I have no patience.
That's a mood.
You will turn it off.
That's fucking mood. That is BS. Like, I don't like the flippers because people keep like
Because
dragging you
people
onto
can
them
just
and-
fuck you over with them even more so than the regular obstacles.
it's just more ways that people can fuck you over on Slime Climb. And it's like they didn't need more ways. They already had like 2 really good
Slime
ways.
climb is already
The
a pain
ending
in the ass to begin
and getting
with.
past them on the poles. You don't need
Yeah.
more.
Mm-hmm. Slime climb is
Hi,
already a
Kayla.
pain in the ass anyway.
We've only played
And then they added a bunch of crap at the end, which is really hard to get past. So you're like,
the
even if you
bonkus,
do
which
manage,
you did have too.
Yeah, I know. So even if you did manage to get past all the assholes, like,
I've still
Good
not
luck.
figured out how to get past the bonkus. I've done it once out of 3 times. I can't.
yeah.
The viewers, because they get an awesome stream. I mean, true. But no.
That's the best answer, Demonis.
the
The best answer you could have given.
Are you a raccoon? We're a red panda. Red pandas.
We're Retzko.
We're Retzico from a Gretzico.
Yep. Now we need a secretary bird so I can be Washimi and live my
Yes.
best life.
Washimi is Edelgard confirmed?
Yes. She kicks things. I love it.
Yes. Absolutely.
Best burb.
Best burb. Woo! All right. Get out of my way, bitches.
Whoa! Jeez.
I will say, when I played on Sunday, when everyone was a fucking red panda, because that's when it dropped and it was Valentine's Day.
Well, it didn't take long for the novelty to wear off, I guess, because no one else is a red panda except you and me.
Yeah. Oh, one other person. I was afraid I killed you on accident, but then that was someone, a different red panda.
Oh.
Whee!
I yeeted.
So everyone was a red panda except for like a handful, and at the end, me and a group of red pandas survived. But there was like 1 or 2 people that weren't red pandas. And so all the red pandas, it was Jump Club, all the red pandas ganged up on the not red panda. And it was terrifying. I felt so bad for them. I wasn't a part of it. I was on a different platform. But the people who were on the other platform, it ended up just me and one other red panda. And he waved to me and I got distracted and was like, oh, he's waving. And then I died.
No.
So
that's how you can distract Kat. Just do something cute and she will die.
Fact. Wouldn't it be the first time I would be crying from laughing so much? It's true. That happens so many times on any Kit Kat stream. Deception 100, yeah. I think they were just happy another red panda was with them, and then I got distracted. Because they couldn't sabotage me. Well, they could jump to mine, but that's too much of a risk. Especially because we were at the part where it started going faster, so. They were just enjoying the fact they had a red panda friend, and I was like, friend! And died. And then Finder was like, did you try to wave back? I'm like, no, I just got distracted. Oops.
I'm still sad that I missed out on the honk expression.
It'll come back someday. Because I saw the goose in my shop.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because it's been months and I've not seen the fish. And I can finally afford the fish. And I have never seen it again. So
it's so unfortunate how, like, certain things. Like, basically, I wish I could be like, no costumes. Only everything else.
Yeah.
Because I don't get nearly enough kudos to buy it all out. So that way more likely things I want show up.
Yeah.
Rude.
But that's how they get you. They're like, well, you're going to have to check your shop every day.
I do check my shop every single day.
Exactly. So they know how to get you. You specifically.
I actually have not seen fishes in a while in mine either.
I'm sad. I want the
Or did I buy fishes? I don't remember.
Wow, rude. Rub it in.
Sorry.
You're not sorry.
You bought a hoodie before I could.
Yeah, but that wasn't to rub it in your face.
Well, no, I wasn't.
I know your motives are evil.
I wasn't. No.
Evil. Evil.
No.
Me and this koala.
He's trying to grab your booty. I saw it. I might have just because I was like, it is a nice skin compared to others. I keep getting hearts and I'm like, I just really wish hearts had variety. Like how those stars have dots, or like how there's some that have like smaller versions. If the hearts had the varying like big and small hearts, I'd be more inclined, but it's just like copy and pasted heart everywhere. Calling it now, as soon as Kita can't afford fish, it will show up again. Yeah. Kita's got so many crowns. She would.
Yeah, I would be pretty surprised if I couldn't afford it at this point.
Yeah.
I have quite a bit of crowns.
Kita's been hoarding them so that way she'll never be low ever again.
That's right. I'm like a dragon. I lay on my crowns.
It's true.
In my cave.
Oh, no! F.
Ah! Ah!
Well.
Whoa. I just saw someone get
Fucker, stop bouncing on me.
Woo! Oh, my God. Oh, well, that was a sort of yeet.
I fear.
Oh my God. I know how dangerous a banana can be. I've played Hitman.
Can I just say how inconvenient
Are you kidding me, Orange?
That your strawberry.
Get out of here, Orange. What?
That a doctor being open only on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday is super inconvenient. I made it.
Oh, I'm gonna miss.
No!
Right, yeah, I was right there.
Aww, I think I
blame
see
the
you.
orange.
Aww. Hi, Eco. She does, and they're starting to overtake the bed. Wait, what are the crowns?
What? The crown? Yeah. You learn to live with it.
Yeah. Don't be suspicious. But yeah, like my doctor, I called Thursday. I called Wednesday. They were closed. I'm like, oh. And it says their hours, they're only open Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I called again Thursday to have them renew my prescription because I only have like a week's worth left of my antidepressant. I hate fall ball. Why? And so I called back Thursday, but they didn't answer, so I left a voicemail and they never called me back. And they never called me back. And then Friday they're closed. So I'm fucked till Monday, I guess. This is stupid. Oh, why don't we have a goalie? I thought someone was goalieing, which is why I turned away. Oh. I'm gonna stand
Eco,
here.
can you check outside and see if there's a box? My chair armrest should be here.
Nice.
Which is good, because it said they weren't going to get here till Sunday, but I'll take it, because then I can put them on for next stream.
On the balls are weird.
Sometimes your balls have low frame rate, you know? Happens to everyone.
It's weird because it's just on the balls, but not on the people.
That happens too. Just the balls.
Just the balls. Guys, just get one more. Just one more. Yeah! Oh. I got prematurely excited. Yeah! Okay. Okay. You get it, witch. Get it.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Yeah! Bitch! What? That was stressful. No. No. Oh, what a save. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the hype. Oh, my God. Oh, that save was stressful. I hope your stomach feels better soon. Having stomach upsetness is never fun. Never fun. I find stomach upsetness to distract me from a lot. I have a hard time focusing when my tummy's angy. Best goalie, thanks. Let's see how this goes. I'm the only red panda. Let's go. Oh, God. Oh, oh, no.
F.
Yeah. They actually, oops. They said they had to remove the hammers at the end of Fall Mountain because it was messing with grabbing the crown, apparently.
Oh, gee. You mean like when I grabbed the crown and it didn't give it to me?
Yep. So they fixed that, apparently.
Oh, we'll see.
Well, they said they found that that was messing with grabbing the crown. So, can't think of a time I saw that happen. I know, like when I bounced off of it with my face.
Well, yeah, and Tim clipped me grabbing the crown and not giving it to me. So
it's like rude. Now the Fall Guys devs owe Kita 3 crowns for that injustice.
Mm-hmm. Was an injustice. At least we're gonna get some kudos because I spent a bit recently.
I've been so low on kudos that I'll take this. Like I'm gonna play a bit probably. Probably more on Sunday just to get kudos. Hell yeah. I think next week will probably be the last stream of season 3. Or at least the last time.
Wait, did they announce season?
They have not announced season 4 yet. I know it'll be some, because usually they have a little bit of a break, like a couple days before 4.
Yeah.
But they've been keeping 4 under wraps. Like I haven't seen anything.
So, are we doing something else then?
I don't know. Depends on if they announce anything before then. Because if they announce anything, if they don't by next week, I'll be shocked. But
yeah,
to see what they have. Red pandas are very
How many days
cute.
are left?
I think like, I want to say 10, but I think it's under 10.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be like spring themed.
Yo, give me
With,
some
like,
cherry
flowers and
blossoms.
Ooh, cherry blossoms.
I want a cherry blossom skin. Oh my god, a skin of cherry blossoms.
Well, Kat's excited now. Now if it's not spring, I'm gonna feel bad.
I know. Or like, well, no, I just, even if it's not spring, give me cherry blossom skin. I think that'd be sweet. It'd be so pretty. If it's like, you know, light cherry blossoms on the top, like petals, and then more petals as it goes down, or, you know, full flowers as it goes down. Oh my god.
Yeah, I could definitely see spring being the theme. So like cherry blossoms, maybe like butterflies or flowers. That kind of seems like what it would be.
Eggs.
Yeah, I mean,
lots of Easter eggs stuff.
Like some Easter things, but I don't think they
bunny.
Because I mean, yeah, a bunny probably.
It's probably, if they do spring, it'd probably be a lot of animals too, like deer and stuff. It'd be interesting.
Right, but they said they didn't want it to be too like focused on holidays.
Oh yeah, because like, well,
right?
medieval, they didn't do.
Right.
They never did Halloween technically as a season. They only did it as a.
Right, and they did winter, but then they had some Christmas kinds of things.
Right, like I think they'll have near the like Valentine's Day, how they have this and the koala, and they have hearts on them.
Yeah,
I think, like,
and then near Halloween they did the witch.
They did do the witch, right?
No,
so for holidays they do stuff, but they're not going to make an entire season themed after a holiday.
Right.
And they said they don't want the levels to be. Yeah, they didn't want to do like too much Christmas, so they did more winter themed.
Hi.
So it could still work. Hello. What?
Yeah, I bet there's gonna be like bunny stuff, eggs, and then people will be like, "No, I have to deal with this in Animal Crossing."
I know, so many eggs. Hi.
Hug.
Hug. Oh, threesome hug. Okay. He surprised me, and I don't like that.
He grabbed your butt without asking.
He did grab my butt without asking. I was gonna say something else, but I knew that was gonna sound wrong, so I just didn't say that.
That's probably good.
Yeah. Tricky dancing dog.
How have they not had a banana
Unlucky
costume?
bubbling moon. There's been a banana costume, technically.
There
My friend
has?
Pietro.
Oh, I guess that's true. I was thinking of just a regular banana.
Without a face on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. But I know they've had that. It's just a lot of crowns for a banana, you know?
They need
Unless
a banana
you liked the
costume in
game.
Hitman.
Yo.
Okay, this needs to happen.
Yo.
Maybe you could be a banana vendor, and then you just like sell like frozen bananas, like
Yo.
frozen chocolate covered bananas. But then
Please
you
and
could
thank
just
you.
get a bunch of them and then make people fall. That's my
Yes.
dream. Okay.
That seems legit.
Oh my god, Keita, I learned vital info. What info?
What?
What is this info, Tim? Please tell me.
What's vital info?
I need to know.
This sounds so intense.
It is, I'm sure.
I must know.
Also, I'd like to point out that Tim's emote still has not been revealed. It's still on
Poor
the
Tim.
board. The grapes in Argentina can be used like bananas. Are you serious?
That's amazing.
They'll slip on them if you put them down, is what you're saying, Tim? Because if so, this changes everything. I've been angry at Argentina, not the actual place, but the level, because it kept crashing. But if we can go and grab a bunch of grapes and then just, you know, cause havoc, then maybe that will make me feel better.
It will. Havoc is great.
Also, it's still never. Yeah. Also, I don't think it ever gave me the challenge where you're supposed to hit someone with grapes. I think it's called Grapes of Wrath. And I don't think it ever gave me that one, even though I hit a lot of people with grapes. So
weird.
Yeah, for some reason the challenges bug out on me a lot, and I don't get credit for doing them.
That's frustrating. Is it because PS4 versus 5, or like?
I don't know. I don't know if people playing on PS5 are having a better time or not, but there are a couple challenges where you have to take photographs of things.
Did that say powerful gaming daddy? Chat.
God, I hope so. Someone look at that or clip it.
Might have been Dandy.
Oh, that's not the same. It was Dandy. I just saw it on your stream.
Well, I saw Dandy as another one, but was that the first place one was Dandy?
That I don't know.
Yeah, it's the first place that I thought I saw Daddy, but it might have been Dandy because I was like also playing at that moment.
Probably Dandy.
Damn it. Daddy would be a great one. Oh, ice cream. I like that.
Oh, that's how you knock someone out and get the achievement. It shows you throwing them, but you have to make them slip. Yeah, in the picture or the screenshot, it shows him throwing the grapes. So I thought you had to throw them, and I even tried just smacking someone with them, and it didn't give it to me. You have to make them slip with the grapes. Why would I think that when the picture shows
him throwing it?
Right, and
also,
you don't
grapes
think
of wrath, it sounds much more aggressive to throw them.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like with a banana, you know, it's like, okay, well, obviously they're going to slip on it because it's a banana.
Right.
You know, that's like a cartoon thing. But grapes, I would never have thought that. But now we're going to have to go and
now Keita has to make some NPC slip on grapes.
That's right.
Oh.
Poor Diana.
Yeah. Just like 47. What are you doing?
In my defense, I wasn't trying to make her slip. I was trying to see what would happen to the corpse if I slid the corpse over the banana. And then she walked right onto it.
I mean, someone put a video up on Reddit where they put grapes next to all the chairs in the secret meeting in the basement, and then everyone gets up at once and slips at once. That's hilarious.
Beautiful.
That's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Sometimes I love people. Oh! Whoa!
It's going.
I think Pigeon rubber banded real bad. What is happening to my camera?
Woo! Let's go!
What are you guys doing? God, our own team.
Okay, well, a couple of the red team have gone over to bully the blue team, so
there is a blue team member.
Yeah. I saw him.
Trying. I grabbed him. Haha! He got knocked out. Oh. So did this red boy. Oh. Why are we bullying yellow? Bully blue.
Or red.
Yes.
Yes, bully red.
Bully red.
Bully red. Sir, I'm on your team. Please don't grab me.
Blue, why would you bully us? This makes 0 sense.
Yeah, I never get that. I'm like, why not go after the team with the lowest?
Nope. Like, strategically, that makes the best sense in any game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the blue team
is gone.
Just won because I saw them disappear. Dude.
Oh no 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 no. Okay, fine.
Good.
Go. Go.
No 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 no.
Yeah!
No! Oh my gosh. I was trying to stop Red from getting any more. Thankfully, it was enough time.
That was stressful. I've never seen it that close.
No, me either.
Cause oh my god, we were 2 away. Ooh, ooh. I hate that. Why more snowballs? Why you do this to me?
Whoa, is this the? Oh wait, is this the finale, or is this just?
What? No, I don't think so.
No, okay.
I was like, I hope not.
For a second, I was like, wait.
Survive until someone gets knocked off. No, just survive for a minute. Oh my god, I'm stressed. Ooh.
Hi.
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 Hello.
Hello.
Hugs. Danger hug.
Oh.
Danger hug.
Danger hug.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! 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 I fell. Watch Keto.
No! Oh, no, too close.
That danger hug was great, though.
Too close.
Somebody
Too
clip
close.
that, please.
Too close. No.
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 I have found that if you get knocked over on one that's about to break, you will die. That's what I learned today. You don't have enough time to stand up before it breaks. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Oh, that's stressful.
Yes, I hope someone clipped that.
DMCA.
I got a Happy Meal the other day.
Really? What toy did you get?
Yeah, because there's Pokemon stuff right now.
Yo!
So Eco got me a Happy Meal.
Is it at all McDonald's? I want a Happy Meal. River.
Because McDonald's Pokemon has an anniversary this year, so yeah.
Yo, I'm Googling. Oh no, I can't. I'll look on my phone. I'm Googling what are the Happy Meal
Red Pandas,
toys
let's stick
right
together.
now.
Can we
Red
stick
Panda
together?
friends for life.
You get Pokemon cards, and apparently they have been scalped. Like adults have been buying and scalping the Pokemon cards from McDonald's, from what I heard. Of course. So,
because Pokemon,
I know,
our Pokemon cards are back to being hugs and death. Thank you, Demonas. I like that one. Pokemon cards have been back to being popular thanks to like YouTubers.
No, please leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
Oh no. Oh, which?
I don't trust any of you.
So McDonald's.
I think one of the Red Pandas died. Thank you.
Happy Meal toys.
Oh, it's ripped? Oh, okay.
McDonald's has a new Happy Meal toy and it's selling out.
Fuck!
No!
Damn it!
Aww.
It's
Rollout's
fine.
probably the hardest finale in terms of like.
Oh, Eco's trying to talk to me while this witch was
yeah.
grabbing me.
This brings flashbacks to adults buying up Happy Meals for Beanie Babies. I mean, except Pokemon cards are actually going for a bit now, whereas like Beanie Babies never did. I just want a picture of the list. Can we just give me a picture of all the options, bitch? No, it just shows me Happy Meals. And then there was an article written about it, but it had no picture. Be like, Shy Guy, you know what we should have for dinner? Happy Meals.
You should.
River got a sushi yesterday. I know! Shy Guy got one yesterday, and I'm like, can I have a sip? And he was very protective, but he let me have a sip. But, River got a sushi yesterday, but apparently, like, she's like, I did tell you. I'm like, did I respond? And she's like, no. I'm like, then you didn't tell me. Because she might have said it while I was streaming, so, like, I didn't hear it. So I just saw that she was there and was like, are you going to work? And she's like, yeah. So, like, I didn't hear her say she got sushi. So now I have to eat the sushi today. So I can't have a Happy Meal today, but I can have it this weekend. Toy set. Oh, no, that's from eBay. I don't want that. Ah! Images. Yo, is it just cards?
I am assuming there was also like, I think a maze or something on the inside.
Oh, is it a maze Pokeball? Oh, no. Wait, what's the poke? I guess I should play Fall Guys.
Probably.
Get sushi and a Happy Meal? That's a lot of food.
Happy Meals are not very big.
True, but sushi
Happy Meals
does
are very
actually
small.
kind of fill me. Especially since now we have 3 to eat, so we were gonna split the third one, so I'll have a lot of sushi. Because normally River gets us 4, and so I eat one day and 1 the next day. But River got 3, and we forgot about it yesterday, so we need to eat them today. Because I don't trust fish for that long. I don't trust refrigerated fish for very long. Like, next day or nothing. Yeah. And, like, yeah, it's, like, crab, but it's imitation crab, which means it's fish. So I don't trust it. I wanted to say Happy Meal isn't that big. True. But I'm also trying to not eat too much. So, like, I should probably just have a Happy Meal on its own. Because what? It's a small fry and then, I guess, nuggets or a burger. And you can have, like, a single patty burger, basically.
It's small.
Yeah. The size of the burger?
It is meant for a child. The whole thing.
Well, usually what I get from places, I don't even get fries. I usually just get sandwiches. So for me, it's probably enough. But then again, I just get sandwiches and then at home I eat chips. So, you know.
Give me a small fry. They gave me 2 micro fries.
Yeah, isn't it?
Which are even
smaller. Like surprisingly tinier. Like when I was a kid, it was a small fry was for the Happy Meal. But then I got a Happy Meal recently, like, or in the last couple of years, and it's like the tiniest package. I'm like, that is not what we used to get for Happy Meals.
Yeah, I mean, even the chicken nuggets were not as, like, even meaty as I remember them being, so.
Yeah. Silly evil owl.
It's like Barbie doll fries. It was very small.
Yeah, I am ruined on fake crab Cali rolls for having the real stuff. I've had the real stuff, and honestly, I can only tell a difference when they prepare it differently. So if it's like a chunk of meat, I can tell the difference when it's like mashed meat or like, you know, mixed with whatever spicy or mayo or just, you know, some sort of cream mayo. That's when I can tell the difference, and I prefer the mashed over just a chunk because it's easier to chew, has more flavor.
No, it's not. No, it's definitely not that, Demonas. It's not like when you were a kid, everything looked bigger. It's not that situation. No, it's literally like there's less. Yeah. There's less meat in the chicken nuggets.
I don't know about that because I always had burgers and it was always a single patty burger anyway.
I mean, they tasted about the same from what I remember, so it wasn't that, but there was definitely less.
Yeah.
In there.
Like it's but not... I know the fries used to be a small fry.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I wonder if they gave me 2 of the teeny fries because I got 6 chicken nuggets. Because I wonder if there's a 4 and then maybe they only give you 1 mini fry.
Mini fry.
They were really tiny. It was like
strip-in name.
That's
I
mean, very strange branding, but okay.
I'm a mini fry.
Maybe if you want more business,
you
should change it to mini thong.
Mini thong? Oh god, that sounds uncomfortable. That just reminds me of small fry. The little buddy. All right. Salmonoid friend.
Wait, he's a stripper? I mean, get it, small fry.
Hell yeah. No. This is not going well.
No, it's going terribly.
Also, we have someone fucking gone.
Oh, well, there you go.
Just get one. Just get one over here.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Here to go.
I'm trying. No, they knocked it back.
Oh, no. Oh, that was so close. I saw you. Little buddy. Ika's very excited. I am too. Little buddy looks cute, and I wonder what the fuck he's gonna do. Like, how they're gonna incorporate him.
Oh no, I'm sure it's for them cutting cost, Monas. Like, that's kind of my point. I think it's like cheaping out.
Yeah,
is
it's
kind
McDonald's.
of what. Yeah. So.
But like, I think the hamburgers are the same size. It's just you get a single patty. You don't get 2 patties unless you ask.
I don't eat hamburgers, so I don't know.
Because I don't know. When I was younger, I used to get a double cheeseburger with only ketchup is what I would get. That's still what I would get. But I don't think you can get a double cheeseburger and a Happy Meal. I mean, you could probably ask for it, but you'd be charged more, I assume.
I have no idea.
Splatoon 3 is the reason to look forward to the future again. Ego. It's a mood.
Because of the strippers?
No, just
hypothetically.
Someone drew a hot Salmonoid, like, they're like, I hope Salmonoid's a playable character. And it was a really good design. What? No. I'm pretty sure you could find proof of scale for what you used to get. Find proof. Yeah, I'm sure. But now I'm wondering if I even ever got Happy Meals if my parents just ordered me normal. I know I used to when I was really young, but I wonder if like my memory is skewed of what I got when I was a little older. Hot Salmonoid, you mean well done? God damn it, no. I'm so fucking excited. Like, so excited. Apparently the machines you come out of for the spawn location for levels is a espresso machine. So I love that.
Oh, that's new.
And someone else, so they were like in the replies, they were saying like, yeah, because, you know, Splatoon likes to do that where it's like real world stuff is weirdly jerry-rigged into a weapon or, you know, whatever. And they said, like how the Flingza is a can opener. And I'm like, what? And someone replied, pretty sure the Flingza is a fountain pen. Yeah. And I'm like, what can openers do they look at?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that was a fountain pen.
It is a fountain pen.
So it makes sense. And same with like the roller, like a paint roller, because it's paint.
Some things, yeah, but some things don't make sense. Like I think the dualies, someone said is like, is it like floss and something else? And like, we know the Swiffer or whatever is like a cleaning bottle. I guess anything that makes liquid, probably. Maybe like a really old can opener. I'm thinking this person probably actually doesn't use can openers. More so. Because, I mean, a lot of the newer generation doesn't need can openers because a lot of cans now have pullable tabs.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you the last time I used a can opener.
We have one, but I couldn't tell you when we last used it, yeah. Although, apparently, people have been running into the problem of having...
I just scaled that.
Nice. Of having electric can openers and not having power, they can't open up their cans. I'm like, why do we have
You opened cans at Christmas? Okay, well, I didn't. I said I can't remember the last time I used a can opener. I didn't say I can't remember the last time you used a can opener.
I think the last time I used one was a tuna can. Because tuna cans, I think, still don't have pullable tabs. Could be wrong. So. Dualies are floss or toothbrushes. That's what I thought. Yeah. So, like, it's not necessarily always ink, but it's still, like, weird fucking things to use. But I just thought it was so funny that they thought it was a can opener because it's like... I mean, not that many people would know what a fountain pen looks like if you've never seen one, but, like, it's definitely not a can opener. I just love that they're so creative with stuff. And also with the... I love that we have a little, like, cutout of our eyebrow. No. Cursed? I can't survive this. The original ones from the box art look like Boppets. They do kind of look like Boppets. Bop it. Twist it. Pass it. Anyway, no. Stop pushing me. You asshats. Banana. I hate this. Yup. Knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Oh, cherry. I knew it. I knew it.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, God. Hi. Don't you fucking dare, you bitch. Huh?
Oh, geez, I fell.
No!
Yeah. I couldn't get there in time. I was too far away.
No. That's the first time I've ever survived that. My heart.
Yeah, that one sucks.
That little... That's a lot of people eliminated all at once.
Yeah, that's why they put that there. Because there was like no time to get to the other side.
Yeah.
So... And I got pushed over, so it was like, well,
yeah,
I'm
once
going
you're
to
pushed,
die
you're like, fuck.
Because there's no way.
Yeah.
You don't have enough time to get up.
Why is this fall ball with 8 people? Why do you do this to me? I used to write with a fountain pen. I love fountain pens, even if I've never really... I've only tested a fountain pen because I, at Ren Fair, they sell them, and I've always kind of wanted them because they're really pretty glass fountain pens.
Oh, Eco has a ton of fountain pens.
But yeah, like, I don't know when I'd ever use it. Ah! Went over my head.
And he uses those all the time.
I don't know what I would ever use it for, but they are very pretty. And I'd be tempted. Yes. 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 Yes! I've never seen the ball get stuck up in the corner of the goal like that before. It's amazing. Nope. Bitch. Go Cloud.
I still maintain that Eco could start a business just writing for people because of his handwriting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Yes.
See?
Yes. I will pay you to script beautiful cards for me. I'm not joking. I am not joking. Like, me, River, and Shy Guy saw just Eco writing just the addresses on the packages. And it's fucking beautiful. I, like, don't want to throw away the package. Because it's beautiful handwriting.
It is.
I've never seen more beautiful handwriting in my life. At least not in person.
Yep. Everyone compliments it all the time.
So good.
And I'm like, people would love for you to write their wedding invitations or like, you know, invitations to some kind of party or like Hogwarts letters. Get some green ink.
Hogwarts letters, yeah. Oh, that made a loud squeak noise. Eco, aw shucks, it's true. But real calligraphers are way better than me.
It's not about that. It doesn't have to be perfect.
You're better than anyone I know, so.
Yeah, most people have really bad handwriting. Especially now because people are writing less.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think they teach cursive anymore.
All my writing is in my little notebook, so. Oh, yeah, no. Well, fuck cursive. I hate cursive. I love looking at it, and I love it for special occasions, but, like, I don't want to write in it. I've never had cursive.
I like cursive.
I like looking at it, and that's about it. There's 4 people. Oh, I hate this. I didn't think about this.
Yeah, I write in cursive sometimes.
My cursive has never been pretty, but I have had when I was a kid, I would perfect my print, and I had very neat print for my notes. But anytime I needed to write fast because like the teacher was talking too fast or whatever, then it would never be clean.
Yeah, I typically write in cursive if I'm writing fast because it's faster for me.
No, get out of here.
No,
you tried to kill
fuck
me.
You. Go away. Oh, this is all you. This is all you.
Nice. Karma's a bitch when you try to kill me on the memory game.
Done. Well done.
Yo.
And you didn't bounce.
And I didn't bounce. Oh, ducky. Hey, I'll take all those kudos. Fuck. Yo.
Nice.
Holy hell. Oh
One step closer to the ice cream.
One step closer to the ice cream. I got a lot of crowns before I get ice cream. 77 and I have 66, I think. I need 11 crowns. Kat, I will seriously write stuff for you to practice. I have a problem practicing without motive. Yo! Eco.
Practice. That's just your handwriting. You don't need to practice your own handwriting.
Well, I think he means
That's
with like calligraphy or like with a fountain pen. Because I don't think.
No, he writes with fountain pen all the time. He doesn't need practice. Okay. Like, he's just like, oh, it's not the same as other people who do calligraphy. And it's like, so? You have script, handwriting. You write in cursive. A lot of people don't. And it's a pretty cursive. It doesn't have to be calligraphy.
No, it doesn't. My friend writes in cursive all the time. Like, that's all she learned because at her school, they were required them to write in cursive that she actually didn't know how to write in print, lowercase. So she either wrote in caps in print or in cursive. And it would drive her teachers nuts when she finally went to my school because she was in a private school first. So she went to my school later and it drove all the teachers nuts because they couldn't read her cursive. Because even though she wrote in cursive all the time, it wasn't legible. Yours is beautiful. Literal artwork. Enjoy the stream of me getting told off by my wife. And complimented. That person deserved that hammer. Yeah, they did. Have you ever spent too long without having to sign anything and then suddenly you have to?
Anyway.
And it's like,
No, I've never had that happen.
Luckily, my name, I just do a lot of squiggles because I learned kind of how to sign from my parents who signed a lot. They had to do a lot of paperwork for like a couple years, like in their jobs. So they literally have scribbles. So my signature is basically a scribble. So I have luckily never forgotten. Because you won't be able to read. Like, you will not know how to spell my name just looking at my signature. F. I hate the fans.
Oh my god.
Ah! Oh no. That's fine.
Dude, the first one, I dove from it and just grabbed onto the edge. And, like, was able to pull myself up. Now, granted, the second one... I unfortunately did not make it. And then the second time, I grabbed onto the edge and someone's ass hit me. So
big booty bitches.
But
I really need to make like a song called Big Booty Bitches. Or Big... Well, it initially came from Big Booty Wizards, but Big Booty Bitches at least is like anything. Doesn't just pertain to wizards.
Fuck you. Freaking unicorn bitch.
T-I-H. Yeah. How to make letter without keyboard? My handwriting. Oh, for Timmy. Timmy. My handwriting is pure awfulness. I just make sure the T at the start. Yeah, like the first few letters, and then it's scribble. Typically when I write something...
Yes, I will tell you off on stream. So...
Oh, no.
I will.
Amazing lilac robot. Typically when I write something and haven't seen it in some time, I need a few minutes before I understand my handwriting. I also began writing in cursive automatically when I hit 20, and I have no idea why. Because you thought it looked nicer? Yeah, my friend didn't know how to write. I could never read her cursive, though. Because it's like when you get used to, like in print, when you get used to writing something and you're in a rush and you need to, like, write it fast. So, like, you know, it looks rushed. Her cursive, rushed, was just a lot of loops. And I'm like, what am I looking at? I'm like, you need to decipher this for me because I have no idea. This is like doctor handwriting. Cat, I have bad news. Big Booty Bitches is already a song. Fuck!
That's okay. You can make your own. Tons of songs have similar names.
I wonder if that's where I get the original beat subconsciously. Send it to me. Because I'm wondering if I'm accidentally pulling this from my brain space of knowing that song already. Which is possible. That's very possible. Oops. No, I want to close this out. Thank you. Because that is not an answer to what I want for Happy Meal toys. Already sent, thank you. Hey, this looks fun, and the rest is history. Legit. I learned cursive really young, and then I never had to use it again. So, like,
we learned in school.
I know cursive lowercase. If I had to do some uppercase letters in cursive, there are some I don't remember anymore. G I remember because it's fucking weird. But other than that. And then there's some people's handwriting, Disney, where it doesn't look like it. So D, I've thought for forever as a kid, was a G. Because I did not understand.
Somehow I don't think Disney would have done as well.
Disney would not have done as well. But I straight up, because of his signature, thought it was a G instead of a D as a kid. I skipped the line.
Woo!
Yeah!
Too. Hi.
Hello. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, Cappy, your pan. What? What does that have to do with anything? Hi, Hex Girl. Hello, hello. I found myself never using cursive after learning it. Yeah, same. Like, they're like, you're going to need it for signatures and nice letters and stuff. And I'm like, okay, who handwrites nice letters first of all? Second of all, my signature's a squiggle. And signatures don't really need to be anything. Signatures just need to be something you do, so that way it can decipher it from someone else's handwriting to make sure forgeries and all that. And then you write in print so they actually know how to spell your name. Like, usually always everything asks for your name also in print because they recognize not everyone's signatures are legible. Mixing up the D with other things. God damn it.
It's a stretch. I'm not giving you credit for that one.
Pigeon? Pigeon was aggressively pushing himself into me? Orange. Hello.
I thought you were talking to me.
In your general
it's like,
direction.
I'm not over there. I'm over here.
No, it's just Slushy Man was staring at me. Alright. Cherry.
Slushy Man.
Slushy Man. Cherry. That was a delayed sound. Cherry. One of them did an emote of, like, doing something. I don't know what it was. And then a very delayed sound of, like, tap dancing happened. Excuse me. Apple, orange.
Bumblebee, you fucker.
Orange. Did you die?
No.
Oh, no.
He tried, though. He
Okay,
tried.
because I see him. I saw him grabbing.
Yeah, he was trying to push me.
Nope, nope, I fear. Okay. Yeah, if you can actually read the letters in my signature that I didn't, then I didn't sign it. Right. Then someone else signed it. Rubs out the one on the days since Kita's bullied me board. Lies. She's just telling the truth, Fender.
Yeah, I have a Fender Wines board. And I don't think we've ever gotten to a day since Fender has whined, so...
Called out? I honk in your general direction? That's what I do. The bee betrayal. It's true.
Honestly, I think the marker has stained the whiteboard at this point because I have not been able to erase it. It just says 0.
Savage, and I'm cackling. Oh man, it's getting chilly in this shade. Oh! No, 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 no. Betrayed by the snowball. Alright.
Always betrayed by the snowball.
Betrayed by snowball.
Ha! I knocked the bumblebee out of the way when I dove onto the onto the platform. It was deserved.
Oh no! I didn't have enough. Didn't have enough height. Okay. I don't know if I'll make it. We'll see.
Where are you?
By the boxers. So I'm getting there.
Oh. Whoa, jeez.
There's just a lot of people also.
Yeah, I don't...
No, I hit the wall.
Go,
go, go, go, go, go, go. Depends how many people are up here. I made it!
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it then.
Oh no!
Yep, I'm back here.
If you were right behind me, different story, but she wasn't. It was Doom Guy, and I didn't want him to get it before me. Ghost it me now. You're shocked, Pikachu. Hi, Ellie. Hello, hello.
Ellie.
Da, da. Oh, that was so fucking funny. No, I am dead. Oh, did you get slayed by Kita Sass?
All in a day's work.
Oh no, why? What's supposed to be in the black bar up here? That looks very empty. Ghost posting in the afterlife now. How's life treating everyone? As good as it can. How's it treating you? Duh. Duh. Ah! I love the acapella. This is probably my favorite
This is
song
aggressive. Everyone's playing very aggressively already.
Yeah, that does not shock me.
No, I'm just saying be careful.
Oh, okay.
Also, 18 of you? Is there usually that many? That seems like a lot.
It is a lot. And I'm not a fan.
This, and maybe that's why it seems so aggressive, because everyone's just everywhere.
On top of each other. Oh, Raiden!
Whoa! Whoa! Watch out for Frybo. No can. Oh, I didn't think you were gonna make that. Scared me.
I did not want this hamburger by himself. Hamburger?
Well, he's not by himself anymore, and he's missing his french fries who are over there. No, hamburger.
Bitch.
Hamburglar. No!
At least I fucked him up.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He might win. He's still jumping.
That's why I was trying to fuck him up. Nope.
No, he did. Yes.
He didn't win. He would have won if I didn't go over there.
Probably, yeah.
Because I saw that there were no other opportunities to get over to his section other than the one I was on. So I'm like, fuck it. All right. It wasn't for naught. There's a fuzzy hanging off my thing. Yay! Snow angel. Wait, I'm gonna be a snow angel. No, nickname. Luckily, it's in alphabetical order. What works? I don't think I have anything or like winter themed. I do not.
You have the gingerbread.
Yeah, and that's what I'm already on, so I'll leave it. Bye, burger bitch. Life is fighting me every step that it can. Oh, Ellie, all the hugs. Punch life in the face.
Life be like that. Ungrateful.
It's true. Is the fact. Life's a bitch, and it knows it.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
It definitely knows it. Staring into life. Into the camera. At least I'm at like 6,000 kudos now. Or 5,000. Either way, it's better than the what? I don't know what I started with. Like 1,000 or 2,000. Better than that. It just sucks when things are expensive. Appreciate the hugs. Life and the snow are just making everyone drag on very much. Yeah. Or everything drag on. Seriously, I'm so done with the snow and the cold.
Yep, me too.
At least I like haven't had to clean my car off in a couple days, but like I'm sick of cleaning off my car.
Yeah,
take care,
got snow again.
Good luck with homework. Snow sucks right now. Feelings. Keep forgetting to take my vitamins though. I should really remember to take my vitamin D. Hopefully that can help with the fact I don't have much sun. Especially not just because I'm inside all day, but because it's winter. All my succulents are like, where's the sun? They're all pouting. They're fine. They're just pouting. Ow. Ow.
Well, rude. Hey.
Yeah? Did you get DC?
Yep.
All right. When you said, hey, I knew exactly.
Yeah. I did.
Take the vitamin D. It helps you. Oh, I know. I have it. Gummies. Because I am a child. But I like the taste of gummies. If I'm going to have to take a vitamin, I want it to be delicious. Huh?
Mine are gummies.
Yeah, it's delicious. Love it. But yeah, I've been taking them for like over a year because I'm inside a lot. But I have forgotten the last few, probably the last month I've been forgetting a lot. I get sun reflecting off the snow in my face while I work. That's not the same. That's not quite the same. Also, it's so blinding. I'm good. Mine are chewable tablets that are lemony. Ooh. Lemon. It's better than some other chewable tablets. River got me like what do you call it? It's like that it's the stuff that you told me about, Kita. Airborne. River got me Airborne, and it's supposed to be very berry or something flavored. It tastes like medicine, and I hate it.
Oh, I usually go for orange.
Yeah.
For Airborne. I think it's... I haven't tried the berry, but berry can... Yeah,
berry
be very
sounds...
medicinal.
Because I like berry flavors. I really do. But it almost tastes like the medicine grape. And I'm like, I can't. Like,
yeah,
I was having to
try the
like,
orange.
Yeah, I've had the orange and liked it. I love the orange one. But River just took a guess.
Nope! Well, this is why, River.
Stuck my ass in there. Me and Frosty. Oh, bye, Frosty. Frosty did not make it.
He's dead.
Frosty did die. Oh. If I hadn't prematurely jumped, I would have crossed at the same time as Kita. Well, cookie. I like that one. But yeah, I like my vitamins in gummy form if I can. Extra preferred.
Yep.
River takes a guess. Berry from medicine typically doesn't work well. Yeah. Grabbed a box of 50, so I was glad they tasted nice. Yeah, River got me like a huge thing of it. I'm like, well, I guess I'm eating this if I don't want to waste it, but fuck. Well, like, I'm not eating it now, but it's when I was feeling kind of sick.
Mm-hmm.
What was that black bar on the finale before? Because it's not there now. Or it wasn't a finale, but it was just a black bar with nothing written in it. I'll take the normal memory game.
They're doing this to us a lot today.
They are.
We haven't had Hoopsie at all.
That's true. I will say though, I haven't had the memory game in a while until today.
Yeah, I was okay with that.
Yeah, that's fair. Grape. Blob. Small dreaming blob. Grape. Honk. Oh, bye, Frosty. Frosties are dying today?
Wow.
Oh, his name was Grabber. I feel no sympathy.
Bye.
Grape apple. Apple. All right. Cherry grape. Orange. Woo!
That Skelly almost fell off.
Oh, did someone try to push him or?
No, like they just jumped and like to the tile and almost fell.
Oh. That's a risk.
It was a risk.
The bar was just to mess with you, I guess. After the one was done, I grabbed 2 boxes so I do not have to buy them again so soon. Yeah, I mean, you might as well, especially since like people randomly are like buying out stuff. At least you're prepared if people ever decide to do that. Like hand sanitizer. Or toilet paper. Fucking toilet paper.
Okay, so I need to read your captions to you right now. Because... Okay. Here's what they say. I'm sick of cleaning off my car. When you said I knew exactly minor chewable tablets that are Lemony Prostate Anime Kit. And then the next line is feeling kind of sick.
Oh my
god. So I thought you would like to hear that.
That's amazing. I'm so sorry to anyone that reads captions.
Anybody who is reading captions are probably so confused.
Fair. Hopefully they can also read lips if
hopefully
to clear up some things.
I mean, maybe that's just what we were talking about.
Could be the conversation we're having. It wasn't, but it could be. All right, made it. Whew.
But you already... Oh, I thought you meant you made it to, like, the end. I was like, what? How?
No, I made it past the,
Oh, okay. Yeah, the boxings.
Yeah, now I made it. Lemony Prostate Anime Kit. I feel sick. Ego. It's like one of those machine-generated sentences. It is. It's like, oh my god, YouTube closed captions, though.
Okay, now we have,
Those are
after
hilarious.
feeling kind of sick, the bar was just to mess with you, I guess, after the one was Donald.
The feeling kind of sick line is just what makes the whole thing to me.
Yeah.
Not Donald! Oh my god, Tim! It's my stripper name now. CC, go home. You're drunk.
At least
They're
it
good
said
till
I'm so sorry
2023.
to anyone that reads captions. It got that right.
Yeah, at least there's that. That's the most important one. If I enunciated more and slowed down my speech a bit, it's probably going to be more accurate, like this. But I don't talk like that, so. With you, I guess. I'm so sorry to anyone that reads the captions. Yeah. Hoopsie! Speaking of Hoopsie.
Speaking of.
Yo.
Ow. I'm following you.
Damn it. I got greedy. Oh.
Well, that koala just got there in front of me for the gold, so hooray.
Rude koala.
I know. Was actually...
Oh, okay. I was about to say, did I not get that? Because that'd be some old bullshit. It almost didn't.
That's what you get for trying to steal my hoop, you bitch. I have feelings. Listen, I pushed this box. And then they jumped on and tried to get the hoop and they failed and it was beautiful. And I was like, that's what you get. And then I got it. So suck it.
Karma.
Rando.
Karma's a bitch. Look at
nice.
This.
I qualified.
Nice. You were the first one.
I just got into a gold hoop.
Nice. Woo! How dare you try to pull that away from me? Sir?
YouTube auto captions can be the most fun game ever. I mean, part of me just wants to like stream at the same time as Kat and just read her captions, and that's the whole stream.
Oh, you fuckers! Get out of my way, dragon!
You only need one more. You got it.
I got it.
You got it.
Frosty, bye. Sorry. That'd be some bull. Cece would have a heart attack with me talking.
Yo.
Why?
Nice.
YouTube also. Yeah,
I think Wolf Prince talks really fast, maybe.
Do you talk like Lotta? Does Cece understand what I'm saying when I'm Lotta Heart?
Oh, please continue. I need to see.
Can Cece understand my southern accent that doesn't quite work? That's not actually a southern accent, but it's kind of a fake one, but it works just the same. Did it work?
Well, I have to wait because there's a delay.
It's delayed. Fair.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because now it just says, nice, you were the first one, which is what you said to me.
Yeah. Fast plus a southern accent? Yo, Wolf Prince.
Wolf Prince, do you sound like that? Wolf Prince is
Wolf
like,
Prince,
fuck no.
How's my southern accent?
Wolf Prince, do you sound like Lotta?
Oh, bye. Oh. Oh, no. Captions, nice, you were the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said to me once I qualified. So
right.
We'll see. Sir? Sir, I'm gonna need you.
Kat's southern accent is pure? What does that mean? Oh, pure gold? What does that mean, though? Does that mean it's bad? Does that mean it's good?
That means it's hilarious, Kat.
God
That's
damn
what that
it.
means.
This
And
gives
we
me
love
no
it.
hope.
At least I do.
I'm so glad.
Oh, it scared me.
Hi. Oh.
Hi.
Oh, no. Get out of here. Get out of here, you fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is terrible. No, nope.
Jeez.
It's just pure chaos down here.
Yeah, it was chaos. I couldn't do anything
he
either.
was set up there a little bit. Everyone was running instead of taking their own time.
Mm-hmm.
Stardust has such a nice hat. The yeehaw. I'm stressed. This is fine. Every cowboy needs a hat. It's true. I do not have a cowboy hat. I do in Animal Crossing. But I do not IRL. Bright got added to caption.
Tried with your accent because all it says is nice you were the first one. Bright. That's all we have right now.
Did Lana kill captions?
Maybe.
That's hilarious. I've been talking normal since. I guess captions just died.
Well, now I see it's just pure chaos down here. So it seems like it did just skip all the Lotta parts and... Captions is like, I don't know what language you're speaking. I can't help you with this.
That's fucking hilarious. Wow, it really did just totally be like, fuck Lotta. Oh my god, that's amazing. Well, now we know I can't have a southern accent and also have closed captions. To be fair, I've known some people that do sound like Lotta. Really? At least I'm not too bad. At least it's not my permanent accent. I'll take it.
They don't use captions or it's just not going to work.
That's true. Captions will just think that that's not a language. Those are not words you were speaking.
It would be so great if captions were just like error.
Error could not detect words. Does captions say do? Ah! F. Give me that Edis. How did that hit him backwards? How did that hit him backwards twice?
I don't know.
Raiden. I don't think things are working out for you, buddy. Oh.
Ow. Hi.
Hi. Push Kita to freedom. Captions.exe has stopped working. Please restart program.
So now we have, I can't have a southern accent and also have closed captions. Reserve notes on people. Kat, do you have notes on people? Are you taking notes on all of us?
I'm not taking
right
notes
now?
on anyone.
I don't know. I think she has a burn book. Everywhere.
Oh, no, no. This is not Mean Girls.
What does it say next to Wolf Prince? Southern accent. That's it. Walmart. That's
Walmart.
it.
Why does it say Walmart?
Oh that's where Wolf Prince worked.
Yeah, but I didn't say it. Did I?
No, you didn't. I'm saying this is in your burn book of your notes on everyone.
I'd be like that elevator skit that's voice activated in the Scottish workplace. Oh my god. I should read these captions more. Apparently captions are hilarious.
Wolf Prince thinks his entry in your burn book is funny. It just makes me think of well, you wouldn't get this, Kat, but in The Office, Michael has a Rolodex and he has information on his customers. He's a good people person. Like, he tends to remember a lot about his customers, and like that's why he's a good salesman. But he has he has a color coding system, and most colors mean to shut up and not say the thing that's on the card.
Oh my
god.
So
at one point, Dwight takes his Rolodex and uses it, and then ends up... Oh yeah, I don't know. It did that to me too. But he uses the information and then just pisses off the, he kind of pisses off the client, or at least it's awkward because of what Dwight says, because he said what was on the card. But anyway, So he shows his own card that Michael made about Dwight, and it just says tall and beats on it. That's it.
Tall and beats or
and
tall beats?
No, tall, period, beats, because Dwight is a beet farmer.
Oh my God, yes. Tall beats.
So I was like, yes, Wolf Prince, Southern accent, Walmart.
Southern accent, tall, Walmart.
Ha!
Because I know Wolf Prince tall. Actually, I know a lot about
Oh, that makes it creepy. Wolf Prince has a full paragraph.
Wolf Prince has said what kind of truck he drives, so I know that.
So, Wolf Prince, if you see somebody speeding behind you, it might be Kat.
I know too much.
Kat knows too much, guys.
I think at some point Wolf Prince has also said state, but I don't remember now.
See, the beauty about me is that I've been lying to you about literally everything, so good luck trying to make an entry on me.
No, no, no. Haha. Uh-oh, I fell. Fuck off, Blue. Fuck off, Blue.
All the blues are in the yellow basket.
We got 3 in ours trying to
They're not
fuck
doing
us
super
up.
well, though.
Fuck off.
No, we're fine.
What's in my Rolodex file, Kat? Eco. Hates
Pretty
ET.
handwriting.
Pretty handwriting.
Pretty handwriting, E.T.
E.T. Single
Hates
player
Left 4 Dead 2.
Southern accent also have closed captions. Was that him backwards twice? Wait, that's what I said. Closed captions.
No,
what are you drunk
so
reading?
captions says
DoorDash? Oh, what is this?
Captions now says, I can't have a Southern accent and also have closed captions. Was that him backwards twice? Yeah, but I didn't say it. Did I? I know too much.
I know too much, chat. Oh.
I love the ending. I know
So
too
good.
much.
I know too much.
Oh.
I hate all of this. Oh, no.
Yeah, this isn't great. Okay, forward, probably to the right.
It's totally like, oh, no, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
not
no,
that
no.
way.
Oh! Oh! Ah! Sorry.
Well, yeah.
A lot
So
of
much for this.
people are falling off. Oh!
Fuck!
Damn it.
I thought one of the tiles was there.
Oh, there's a
So much for
Cuphead?
that. Yeah, did you not see the Cuphead this whole time?
I've never seen the outfit.
Yeah.
Was that ever while we played, or was that before we started playing?
I think Cuphead came out really early, but I could be wrong. I thought so.
ETA. Oh, why?
Now you're really just gonna want McDonald's because you just keep saying.
I want McDonald's so I can have a Happy Meal so I can have Pokemon cards. That's what I want in life.
You gotta open them on stream though.
Yeah, I'd open the cards on stream. This is my Happy Meal cards.
Who wants to give Kat $5 for a Happy Meal? So that she can open up cards on stream.
Please help me afford a Happy Meal. No, chat. No, I can afford a Happy Meal. Cheese and rice. Oh my god.
This is the Happy Meal fund.
Happy Meal fund. Best fund. Huh. Huh. Oh god. Oh god. Hammer, help. Hammer, help. Yeah! Hammer, go! How is Blue still not down? Damn, they just got down. Uh-oh, now the problem is getting it away from the corner hammer.
A blessing and a curse.
No. No. Shit. Stop Blue. Yeah, keep stopping Blue. Keep going, guys. We got this. No. Get out of here, Blue. Fuck off.
Well, this is a mess.
I'm Lionheart, and welcome to Jackass.
Who just donated?
Very meal. Such happy.
Did someone really?
Very meal, such happy. Fender! Oh my god. This is terrible.
Man, that's enough for that and a shamrock shake.
Yo, Shamrock Shake.
Yo.
Damn it. Damn it.
Oh my god, did you guys lose? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Hammers are the bane of my existence.
That.
Thank you, Fender. Very meal, such happy. Thank you for the $10 donation. That is so much more than a Happy Meal. Oh my god, thank you. Need to go through my Pokemon cards. I have several complete sets. I do not have a complete set, but I have a lot of Pokemon cards in many binders because I color-coded by type. So I have a yellow binder for electric. I have a green binder for grass and bug. Yeah.
Well, captions now says, it's totally like, oh
God.
no, 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 no. That's what I want in life. Keep going, guys. We got this now. Howdy here, Blue.
Howdy here.
At one point it said dad, but then it changed it. It decided that's not what you said.
Good. Did not say dad. I mean, now I do.
Now
It's
you
one
dad.
Happy Meal, cat. How much could it cost? I don't. Happy Meals aren't expensive. I don't think.
I don't know, probably like $5, I would guess. But then you're also gonna
I
get a
would guess
beautiful shamrock
3
shake.
or 4. I could
No,
get
I
a
think it's like
Shamrock
5.
Shake. I fucking love Shamrock Shakes. You did
You
just help me get a
should,
Shamrock
while they
Shake.
still have them. They are delicious.
They are so good. I'm gonna have to get it tomorrow, like I said. Shamrock Shakes are the bomb. They are.
I've never really had anything that compared either. You know what I mean? Like sometimes
Yeah.
you can get a mint shake or something, but it's not quite the same.
No, there's something about Shamrock Shakes. And then some people will be like, no, it's just a normal shake, but they just dye it green. No.
No, it's not.
Definitely has a tinged flavor to it. That's really good.
Yeah, that's not a
Speaking of
vanilla shake
DoorDash.
dyed green.
Yeah. Is it made with real sham?
The rock is a sham. It's not made with real rock.
No. That's probably good. I don't want to consume rock. Ah. Disliked that. Too many names. Oh. Mine was an error.
Ow.
Huh. All right. Woo! Ho! That wasn't it.
Oh,
Let me
jeez.
through! Oh no.
Yeah. It's getting jammed.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh, geez.
I got
There's
second.
a fan.
I'll take it.
There's a ow. I got
There's a
shoved
fan
by the
and a
hammer.
We did it.
Shamrock shakes are back.
They are back. Hi, Fluffy Storb. Hello, hello. You did just help me get a Shamrock Shake. I mean, that's all right, though. All of that is right. There's just no punctuation in closed captions because it doesn't understand what's a pause and what's a sentence break. So, which is fair. Sometimes I have a
You
lot
should
of
just
run-on
say
sentences
stop.
anyway.
Just make
Stop.
it like a telegram.
Oh my
Stop.
god, that'd be so old so fast. It is in fact almost St. Patty's Day, and that's about the only way you can celebrate. I mean,
Pretty much.
I
You
can
could
wear
also
green
eat
on
Lucky
stream.
Charms.
Yes.
Yes.
Lucky Charms is St. Patrick's Eve, right? Except drinking alone.
Wow, Eco.
I got dark
Are
fast.
those your plans?
Make sure it's in all caps stop though. I don't know. I can't control what it decides is all caps. Do I yell it? No, it doesn't recognize volume because everything would be in caps when I talk. Ah! Like that.
Aggressive closed captions.
Aggressive closed captions. Whee! All right. No! Don't do that. I feel like that's a lie. What's a lie? Oh no.
Oh.
Alright. Probably whatever Eco said next, but I haven't been able to read it. Ah! Damn it. Just want to make it past the bonkuses. That's all I want in life. Kita made it. Okay.
Yeah, Tim's right. That's a lie. How dare you lie to this chat?
Oh, I made it. Barely, but I made it.
Nice.
I can hear the Irish crying from here. Not drinking, but I'll make Kita's favorite Irish food, corned beef and cabbage. I don't like St. Patty's Day. It was the day of stupid pinching. Yeah.
What?
If you don't wear green, kids would pinch you.
Oh, I never had that happen.
Yeah, that was a thing at my school too. So you'd have to like wear green in some way. And then they would gatekeep whether or not that article of clothing counted or not.
Oh.
Like, did it have to be visible? Did a hairpin count? Stuff like that. Hated it. Hated it.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember that ever
I only had
happening
a
in
parent
school.
do that? A parent did that? That's rude.
I know which parent it was. It was not your mom. Because she's normal.
Because she's normal. That's, I would say a mood, but...
Not for you or me. My mom's weird in a different way.
Frosty!
No, Shamrock Shakes are better.
Okay,
No,
I have
damn it.
one. This has not been going well. Ah! Two. Oh, Kita got that one. Oh!
I sorry,
saw
I
last
didn't realize.
No, you're fine. I didn't jump for it, but... Ah! No! That's bullshit! That is... I am so angry right now. I am so angry. I deserve that gold. I
Ben?
deserve it. I'm so upsetty. Spaghetti. Fuck. Fuck all of
Nice.
you. Oh my god. That Santa that couldn't get through the hoop though was really fucking comical. He was just like belly flopping on it for a little bit. That shenanigans. The temperature is all the way up to 38 where I live. That's a big deal considering the past week. Seriously though, today's like 17 and that's nice. Me and Shy Guy were so sad that we went outside yesterday at yesterday or the day before and it was 18 degrees and we were like, wow, it's actually nice. Like I could wear a t-shirt. Like, that's how used to the sub-zero temperatures we are, that we're like, holy crap, the sun's out. It's above zero. Let's go. It was actually, I'm not joking. Like, legit, I was in a t-shirt and I'm like, this is so nice.
No, thank you. Too cold for me.
You'd think, because usually, like, as you get, you know, used to, or as it starts getting colder and colder, that would be cold weather. But because we've been in zero temperatures for like 2 weeks now, it actually felt nice.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, no thank you. Don't want to live through that.
Fair. Oh no. Okay.
That is too cold for me.
It is very cold.
So sorry, but I am never going to move to where you are, Kat.
Yeah, that's fair. It is very cold.
Yeah, no.
Honestly, I would think about moving closer to you and my mom if it weren't for, well,
I wondered about that.
Specifically, your state scares me.
My state scares you?
Yeah. I would hate a lot of people around.
Well, that's more in the rural areas, I think.
That's true.
Like, it's not as bad in the
I should have gone.
in the cities.
Mom, of course, wants us to move by her. Of course. But the only problem with that is that, like, funds to do so, but also, oh, I made it. Did you make it?
Nice. Yeah, I did.
Is Shy Guy doesn't want to transfer to his work that's over there, too. So... Because his work around here is considered, like, one of the better locations. So, whereas the one by my mom has a lot of turnover because mom's in Maryland, it's by DC, it's, like, you know, a lot of kids. Mostly there to go to college. What's the black bar? It is the finale. Kat, have you been to Southern Illinois? Oh, I know Southern Illinois is terrifying. Yes, I have. Actually, not even Southern Illinois. If you go west enough... It's already really rural, like, viewpoints wise, because that's where I worked for a little bit, was Western Illinois. And boy, was I like, who can't say anything about my life?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope. So yeah, no,
But again,
obviously any state you're in will have
depends.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I lived out there for a
Also-
bit. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, Pennsylvania is very big, so there's a lot of different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of different areas. There's a lot of different mindsets.
Yeah.
No, Peabody. Peabody tried to kill me.
I will say, at least if I vote, it would
Don't
mean a
trust
lot.
It would. It would mean
I
a
say
lot.
if I vote. I always vote. Fuck you,
Wayne
Koala!
State.
I didn't
you
realize
get
I was being
murdered?
grabbed. Koala's a
Aw.
grabber.
Great. So is Peabody.
I didn't realize I was being grabbed. I was too focused on trying to make the gap, and then I realized I was being grabbed, so I couldn't make the gap.
Mm-hmm.
By the
Yeah, I know
time
what you
I was
mean.
there. Today is the first day this week that it hasn't been snowing, and I'm trying to figure out what the glowing ball in the sky is. What is the sun? What is the sun you speak of? I know, like, River is lenient to move wherever.
Mhm.
I mean, I would miss a lot of my friends here, but also I would have friends elsewhere, so it's, like, conflicting. And it's, you know, even with COVID in the first place, it's not like I'm seeing them anyway. So,
Yeah.
no, Keita! Oh!
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate it! Still hate it. Hey, guess what? Still hate it. This is the actual worst. Oh my
the
god.
slime is so high.
I know. Oh my god. No, I can't. I can't.
Did you not?
No.
Oh, damn it. Oh, that was so
of course,
close.
Peabody, the grabber. No,
'Cause
I
it
was.
looked like you were about to land on the other.
No, I was too close to the edge. I couldn't make it.
I think Keita hates it, but I'm not sure. That's me. I mean, that shit sucks.
It does suck.
Oh, it's so stressful. Makes me sweat.
And that sucks because I was really close.
Cat, let's
And of
buy a
course the
mansion and
grabber
start the
got
Kit
it.
Kat content house. Fucking yo. The only problem is, though, eventually I do want a kid, and I don't think you and Keto want to be around that kid.
I mean, you'd be taking care of the kid. I just wouldn't be taking care of your kid.
You would just have to deal with the crying, like hearing it and stuff. Like, you can't escape the sound of a kid. So, or if the kid grabs something it's not supposed to, or whatever.
You'd be voted out of the house by then. Yeah, so, I mean,
I'm pregnant.
that wouldn't be for a while.
We're voting you out!
Okay, well, it was nice.
Discord cut you out for that one. Discord saved me. It protect. Oh my god.
Knowing you, Cat.
I've always thought it'd be nice to like have a place with like a group of people so it's a pretty nice place but we're all contributing so we can all afford it type thing. But like, yeah, that would get complicated if people start to build families and stuff.
Well, you don't have to worry about that right at this moment.
Just move into the side mansion that you buy attached to the mansion.
Yeah. That's exactly what it'll be. It'll just be a big enough mansion that you can have your own area of it.
Oh my god. We need a lot more people to be able to afford a mansion, I feel.
You underestimate my powers.
Like, we're struggling enough renting a townhouse from my mom, which is cheaper than a townhouse of this size if you were to rent from a normal landlord. Say normal because my mom's not normal. Which is also beneficial and not beneficial in some ways. It's beneficial because things actually initially, not so much lately, were cheaper for the amount we get. But we also are more of the ones that have to deal with things getting broken and stuff. Goose? So. Like, we'll just have to deal with things not working if my mom can't afford it, whereas, like, a landlord's required. So, there's ups and downs. Spicy sleeping samurai. Don't you grab me, you fuck. But instead of a mansion, you need to pool resources to buy a small block of flats. Then you are a building management and have distinct separate flats to live in. I mean... But that's also equally expensive. Unless we become landlords, and I don't want to become the evil. People have moved into big houses together. Some are successful, and some have drama happen, and they all break apart. I mean, that's also the other thing. You have to, like, especially in shared living spaces, you would have to deal with each other all the time, 24/7. And I have seen friendships fall apart when they decide to room together, specifically dorms. Dorms
are very small, though. Like, you
I
were
was
kind
a
of on
CA.
top of
Yeah,
people in a dorm.
Specifically, you're sharing a room, like a sleeping area together. So it turns into a lot different. Like, you know, specifically like cleanliness issues. If one person's like not very cleanly and the other person's really like a neat freak and they're friends and they think this is going to be great because we get to room together and I know you, does not end well. I can tell you that much. Been there. I have literally seen so many friendships fall apart because they decided to room together in a dorm. Don't do it. Don't do it. Unless you know for sure that you have all the same ideals. And even then, it can sometimes be like, you can get sick of your friend because you're with them. You never get a break. But I have had, I think out of all the situations I've seen of friends rooming together, it's only worked well, in a dorm specifically, once ever.
On the other side of that, though, you could end up getting roomed with a creep.
That too.
Like my cousin did, so.
That's not fun.
It wasn't. Like, it was kind of gross, actually.
Like, it's different if you're, like, rooming together in a house. That can be a little bit different than rooming together. Can be. Than rooming together in a room. I say that because a lot of our friends from our freshman floor got a house together, or rented a house together. River and a few other of our friends did. I didn't because I was a CA, so I had to live on the floor. But I got a room to myself because I needed confidentiality. So my second, third, and fourth year, I was alone because I needed to have my room available for if a resident needed to come in and talk to about something. Only I was hearing it, which was awesome. That was a great benefit. Oh. Anyway, but they all had rooms to themselves, and they just had a commonplace living area. And luckily, they were all pretty low maintenance and didn't really care what each other did. As long as they kept, like, you cleaned up after your own dishes and you cleaned up after yourself, you're great. You're fine. They never got in fights about living together. The only time it was really awkward was, like, was it our senior year? Might have been our junior year. Two of the friends, but luckily it was towards the end of the year when they switched house. Oh, no, it must have been my senior year. So luckily we were all graduating soon. So, two of our friends liked the same guy, and one of them started dating that guy. And then the other friend also, apparently was dating that guy. And he was a cheating hoe. So, yeah. And unfortunately, the one friend knew and was afraid to tell the other friend, obviously, because cheating. But it was really awkward, especially when the friend found out and then got weirdly upset with me for trying to help them. But still ended up with the guy and taking his side and then just ignoring the rest of us. I didn't make it. Did you make it?
Oh, you didn't make it? I did.
Okay. I was like right there with Sonic, but
yeah.
Cheating, KatTWynn. No. 2021. I was saying weeks I got yeeted. Also, why you should definitely live together for a while before getting married if you can. Oh yeah, for sure. To make sure you can tolerate each other's living standards and living habits. For sure. Because if you're a high maintenance person, you might need a high maintenance partner. Because it will drive you nuts if you are a high maintenance person and the person that you're with is very low maintenance and doesn't really care to do anything. I mean, obviously low maintenance is a little different than not caring, but they tend to go hand in hand, not always. Oh, Kita.
Oh, I flipped.
So there's that.
Damn it.
Yeah, so close. I'm a high maintenance person, but I'm not high maintenance living person. Like my living space. So hence why I said like not always do things go hand in hand. But me, River, and Shy Guy are all fairly similar in we're not low maintenance, but we're not high maintenance. We're kind of moderate.
Climb
like
up.
We get to points at which we're
climb up, you fucker.
Seriously.
Climb. Thank you.
For me, you were just kind of pressing your body against the block, and it was weird.
Like, it just did the sweating thing, you know, where you
I hate it when
but
it
I'm
does
like,
that.
can you just, you know?
Kita's so pro.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't gonna make that though, but I still tried.
Still, Kita pro. Yo!
Bro!
I didn't want to say it to you. We're like mid-jump because I'm like, I'm going to curse her. I'm going to jinx her if I say yay prematurely. Damn it, Retsuko. But yeah, like we're all moderately maintenanced. So like we don't necessarily need everything clean all the time, but we also don't live in like a hoarderish state of like nothing gets done. We're like in between. So sometimes things don't get done and we're just, none of us want to deal with it. So it just kind of sits there for a while and then we eventually deal with it. But like, then there are moments where we just like clean everything and clean everything spotless. So it just depends. But I think a lot of like Shy Guy's mom would die living in our living space because everything needs to be perfect to a T. Perfect. And that's not how our living space is. But I will say how I live is better than how I lived growing up. Love my parents, but growing up, our house was very messy all the time. My room was a hot mess as a kid. I actually didn't learn how to have a nice room until I went to college, because I was learning from my parents. And no,
Wow.
you were so close.
Yeah, well, they were like way ahead of everyone immediately, so there was no chance.
There's no chance. Do you want to try one more time, or do you want to end on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, ADT. But yeah, like I had a really messy room. I would always leave my clothes on the floor. Anything I got, it was just like you had to literally like maneuver around my room to get to my bed. Is how it was when I was growing up. And going to college, I was like, is this what a clean room is like? I didn't understand it. I was like, it feels so nice. I know where everything is. I know how to find everything. I know how to, like, everything has its place. So when I came back home, I cleaned the fuck out of my room. So that way it was like it was at college. And I never had the problems again. It was just like, it's harder, it is so much harder to maintain that when you have a house versus a room. Whereas when I was at college, my room was always perfectly neat. Always clean. It is not the case now. Like my bedroom, well, my side of the bedroom is, but like my closet, not so much. My the downstairs, my office is not. It's very cluttered. It's so much harder to maintain when you have a lot more rooms to deal with. It's a lot of work. And also, you know, I don't have energy right now, much less tomorrow to do it. So, you know. I was fortunate to attend a university where having a roommate in your dorm room wasn't even a thing. Nice. Sure, I had to share a kitchen, shower, and toilet with a few other people, but my room was all mine. That's nice. That was how no, wait. The apartments weren't like that either. Because we had like dorm rooms and apartments. The apartments, I think you still had to share your room with one other person. So it had 2 bedrooms and 4 people lived in the apartment. So 2 people had one room, 2 people had the other, and then they had the shared living space. So no, you always had to share. The only people who didn't have to is if you paid for it and they had the capacity to give you that pay. Like, they would refund you if they didn't have the capacity to give you a single room. But, which happened. Even if people requested it, sometimes they couldn't have it. Or if you were a CA. That's the only time you were allowed a single room. Otherwise, you had a roommate.
We had our own room, but we had a shared kitchenette and bathroom, shower.
Yeah. All the floor all had a shared bathroom and well, it depended how big the floor was. Shared bathroom, shared shower, and shared... Nope, this is a bad idea. Why did I do that? Oh, I could stand back up, though.
Yeah, that was not my jam. I absolutely did not want that. So
I hated sharing a shower because, like, all of us tried to juggle schedules of, like, who's in the shower this morning.
I don't know. That just really grossed me out. And I was just like, no, I don't want that. So we went and got a suite, which was available.
That's
so it was just the 2 of us. We each had our own bedroom, and then we had a kitchen and a shared bathroom and shower, and it was just two of us.
That's nice.
That's
was so much better
nice.
because you have your own still
if we
like,
had
sanctuary.
If we had been in the same room, we would have probably killed each other. Like, I don't think that would have gone down well.
Yeah. Yeah, like my roommate, I remember she had a really hard time halfway through the year. Like when winter hit, she started going home every weekend or every other weekend because she lived nearby. I didn't, so I was there. She started going home a lot, and then when she was there, she constantly had migraines, and to the point where literally, like, during the day, all the time, I had to tiptoe around the room because she had all the lights off. And then she would randomly be on her computer with all the lights off, which I'm like, if you have a migraine, I don't think you'd want to do that.
No, if it's a migraine and it's like something that you really like,
it used to drive me nuts. I'm like, she's lying or something, or an idiot. because she literally would say, like, I have the worst migraine. I need all the lights off. Please don't make any sounds. And then she'd be on her headphones, on her laptop, in her bed, watching TV. And I'm like,
yeah,
if you have a migraine, you won't be watching TV.
No, if I have a migraine, and it's bad,
not like
you know,
this
sometimes you have to work, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's like,
but she wasn't doing homework. It was her watching
Right.
TV shows on her laptop with it this close to her face in the dark with the light in her face. And I'm like,
yeah, no. When you have a migraine and it's like, at least for me, sometimes I get vertigo or I get really sick. If I am listening to something, it would just be like I would have my phone and have the volume on or have headphones in, but not be watching it. You know what I mean? Like just listening, but not actually watching whatever was on the screen.
I tried so hard to be accommodating, but that was just like,
and I would have all the lights out and probably like my face covered.
Yeah. Like, or like, you know, an ice pack or something. Like, she only just had the lights off, would yell at, like, be annoyed at me. She wouldn't yell at me. She would be annoyed at me and, like, give me a weird look if I, like, tried to come into the room during the day while she was, like, having her migraine. So, like, the second half, like, that first semester we were fine. Second semester, it was hell. Like, and she said it was me that was the problem all the time, and she hated living with. And I found that out not because she told me, but because she told someone who told me. Because she didn't like conflict, so she didn't want to tell me shit. She would just be annoyed at me or passive aggressive as fuck.
She would just be passive aggressive about it.
She'd be so passive aggressive.
It sounds.
And I
to
knew
me
she
more
was because it would drive me nuts. A lot of people at school were so passive aggressive.
Well, I mean, it's the age too, you know.
Also, it's a stereotype for Minnesotans, but yeah.
Oh.
But it's such a stereotype that a teacher actually talked to us about it.
Stop grabbing me.
Because
stop grabbing me. Watch out for Krampus.
Krampus? Okay.
Yeah.
A teacher actually talked to us about how Minnesotans tend to be passive aggressive, and it's because, especially in rural Minnesota, you had to be nice to your neighbor all the time, because if like winters got too cold or if you ran out of something, like, or, you know, farming and stuff, and you needed something from your neighbor, you didn't want to be on bad terms with them, so that way you could, you know, work with them to survive. So, like, you know, rural areas really learned to play nice even if they were upset. So, like, that's a common theme in that general, at least the area I was in. So I was just like, coming from Chicago where everyone's blunt and says a lot and doesn't, like, obviously it's different if you don't want to stir the pot and stuff, but like it's kind of rare to be passive aggressive. Like, it's a person, not a lot of people that are passive aggressive. So it was just like I was surrounded by so much passive aggressive energy.
It sounds to me like she either couldn't handle living with another person or it was dealing with like depression or something if she was going home all the time.
And she was, so like, she went to a therapist because of anxiety or something. And the therapist said, well, we should put you on these antidepressants because it also sounds like you're depressed too. And she's like, I'm not depressed. And I'm like,
well,
pretty sure she's depressed. What? And the reason I said that is, like, I'm pretty sure she's depressed is because she withdrew a lot. She just stayed in her room and then would go home on the weekends because she missed home. And then she only ever talked to her, like, close friends, but, like, she withdrew from the floor, whereas, like, she was the first semester talking on the floor a lot, and she would constantly have the lights off and she'd sleep. I will say when she slept, like, that makes sense, but she slept a lot during the day too.
Yeah, that's definitely a sign.
All
of
it was signs.
I tend to sleep a lot when I'm down.
All of it was signs, and even the therapist could tell, and she was like, no. And so she refused to go on medication, and I was like, and like, which I understand refusing to go on medication, but you recognize you have it, and so you work with it in other ways. But she just was in complete denial.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, honey.
Yeah, medication isn't the answer for everybody, but yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, I've been off medication for anxiety and stuff like that, but I recognize I have anxiety, and I also try to work with it otherwise if I can't have medication or don't want it or whatever. Usually it's because I can't afford it. But I don't think I'm going to make this. But, yeah, that was rough.
Go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Ah! I did make it! Direct is definitely one way to put it. What, for Chicago? Sometimes it's a little aggressive, I will say. Chicagoans can be a little aggressive. So a lot of people did get overwhelmed by my personality, I will say. And I don't blame them.
Right, but even still, that's like
I was very assertive.
That's not really how you handled that.
Being
like having all the lights off and
saying that she had a migraine, I think was just her way to kind of like not deal with me.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like.
And then she always had class early, so she went to bed early. And I had classes no earlier than noon, so I always stayed up late. I would try my hardest to not be annoying. Like we at one point, I think the second half of the semester, I had we had the bed normal, like, because you could have it set to be a bunk bed or not. You could have it set to be 2 different beds. I really actually liked our furniture just because it was, you know, you could reorganize your room whenever you wanted. And so she had it so that way she had a normal bed and I had my mattress on the floor under her. So it was like a mini bunk bed, but I did not neither of us really wanted to climb in and out of bed anymore and have lofted beds. So I had mine so I could just literally roll out of bed from under her, and we did it so that way we could save space. So that's why we had one on top of the other.
I've heard of some roommates doing that.
Yeah, and so I had a lamp on under the bed, so it like clipped onto the side of the bed, and it was under, and I had a sheet that was on the other side, so that way it was like a little cozy, you know, fort for myself. And also so that way when I turned on the light and stayed up later, I wouldn't bother her. And she still complained about the light and the fact I was up late. Even though I would tiptoe in, I wouldn't.
Even though you were being really accommodating?
I tiptoed in the dark every time to go under my bed to turn on that light. So that way I wouldn't wake her up with the big light. And then would like lay under the bed and make no noises and stuff. And she still complained about the noise I made, or like the lights I turned on. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm trying so hard. Like, I don't know what else to do. Fuck you, buddy. Well, now look, you fucked us both. Okay. Honey, I have a headache.
No!
Can't my college girl? No! Fuck, did you not? No, it said villain.
It was all.
Damn
it was 3 of us
had
at
so
the
many
same
close calls.
time. We all fell at the same time.
My college girlfriend lived with 5 other people. And when I visited her, I found myself always surrounded with women. I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, isn't that
that's what'll happen.
Like, if they're living with a lot of women, you're probably, if you visit, probably gonna be a lot of women there.
Yeah. At that point, I'd be kicking the door, yelling, "Guess who's back?" There were so many people that had to deal with, like, you know, having their significant others over all the time. And, like, mine was at home because I had long distance, so that didn't happen. Like, she had it, and, like, I literally didn't go into the room that often. Like, during the day, I was never there because if I wanted to watch TV, she was in there and had a migraine, so I couldn't. So I spent pretty much the entire second semester on the living room floor of our floor. Like, I didn't sleep out there. You're not allowed to sleep outside of your room. That was against rules. I know, because I was a CA. But you, like, even for a nap, you're not allowed to sleep in the common room. So I would just live out there, and then when I'd go to bed, I'd do what I said. And that's literally the only interaction with me, and she would constantly complain about living with me. I'm like, you have it so fucking easy. Like, I was clean. Like, all of my stuff was clean all the time, and her side of the room always had, like, literally her wardrobe was always open because clothes literally spilled out, and I'm not joking, literally spilled out. And she, like, kept, like, open food out all the time, not washing stuff, which probably was part of the depression too. And I didn't complain about it. Like, I was like, okay, it's on your side, it's not bothering me, I don't care. Literally, like, I was trying to be the nicest, most perfect roommate, and I still couldn't even be that. I had feelings. Chat. Because it's not like I wanted her to clean up her side, but it's just like I literally... It's just because maybe she didn't like me. That's the only thing I can think of. Which also we barely talked, so I don't know why you didn't like me. Like, it was so awkward. I don't understand. Hi, Dawn. Friday's been good. But yeah, like, I guess I should have cared less. But I just didn't want to deal with any more fights because apparently she talked to the CA about how she didn't want to live with me, and she also talked to me last second.
She should be telling you that. If she has all these freaking problems with you, she should be coming to you and telling you that instead of telling literally everyone else.
Yeah. And the other thing is that, like, I understand going to the CA. Like, that's a thing that people do. Like, that's who you go to if you have a problem with your roommate. You go to your CA. But the CA is supposed to then say, let's mediate the situation and bring both into it. So that way the roommate can do something about it. I'm having a oh, thank God, hell of a time with that bar. But our CA, it was her senior year and she was never around. I don't think she gave a fuck. So, I never heard about it until, like, I found out from either the roommate or her friend that she had gone to the CA, and I was like...
Like, I can see if you were legitimately, I don't know, if you were having serious fights with your roommate all the time, or if you were scared of them for whatever reason,
she avoided me like the plague.
Right, but if it were that situation, I could see them going to the CA or something and being like, this isn't. But... if it's just, oh, I don't like you, I don't really have a reason for not liking you, but I don't like you, which, you know, happens. You're not going to like everyone.
Well, her reasoning is that I was loud. I turned on the light, which I need to see. I would go to sleep late. I'm like, what? You want me to have the same sleep schedule?
She would turn on the light. She turned on the light, guys.
I'm not joking. That's an offense. I legit, before I even found out she was annoyed by, like, me coming in late, I legit was always... crawling in the dark, feeling for my, like, nightly routine stuff, like my toothbrush and whatever. Like, I would feel for all that in the dark and leave, do it, come back, put it all away, turn on the light under my bed, and then, like, read or something. I would never make any noise. She hated, like, when winter came, I had really itchy legs, and apparently I itched my legs in the middle of the night, and it kept her up all hours. And I was like, I can't help you there. I don't know how to stop that. I itch in the middle of the night. Like, I don't know what to tell you. She did tell me that one. She told me that one to my face. And I'm like, okay, so you tell me the thing I can't change. Like, I can't do anything about that.
Yeah, I don't, maybe she was hoping to get a single room. So she just thought if she, like,
no, she planned, the next year, she roomed with her two friends. Who were twins.
Well, have fun with that, friends.
They did. They apparently worked fine, I guess.
How?
I don't understand. Maybe
she was just
because she liked them. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe she was just salty because she couldn't room with a friend and she didn't want to room with, like, a random person, and then she just never got over it.
Absolutely hilarious to me is that she roomed with one of her friends who was a girlfriend to the person she hated the most. So she had to deal with him, and I was like, well, karma's a bitch. But he was on our floor the first year. She absolutely hated him. He's the one that is so fucking bizarre to me. But he's the one that got the Secret Service to get on our floor. He's the one that popped someone's tires. He's the one.
Oh my God.
He got kicked off campus.
Well, to be fair, I mean, it sounds like she has a good reason to not like him.
Right, no. They got in a fight about, she was talking about, that one movie, about, the shooting that happened at a university. I forgot what it's called, though. Michael Moore made it. They were talking about that, and they got in Bowling for Columbine, that one. They got in a huge fight over that because she's like, you know, this is dangerous and horrible and all that. And he was very pro-gun and had a lot of opinions. So they got in a huge fight. And I was sitting in the room with, like, I was with her at the time. And he came in and he was in the doorway and they were fighting. And I was like, I'm gonna somehow get out of the situation because they were screaming at each other. And I'm like, ah! So she hated him with a passion and then had to deal with him for the next year. And then I think she ended up transferring schools after sophomore year. And he wasn't there. He wasn't allowed on campus after that year because of what he did. So she still saw him though because they had a house off campus. So he still visited his girlfriend and she still had to deal with him. And I'm like, karma's a bitch. But that sounds like a super fun time. Yeah, he was interesting. I think I'd have a harder time with him now. But in college, it wasn't so divisive.
Yeah.
Especially because he wasn't very to the point of hating me. So, like, he wasn't religious at all. Actually, I think he was an atheist, but he had very right-leaning ideas otherwise. But in all the ways that, like, my family's gay and stuff, he didn't care. Or, like, he was like, have all the rights. I don't care. Like, so me and him got along pretty well then. I don't think that'd be such the case now, but who knows? I have no idea. I haven't really kept up with him in a long time. But he definitely made for a lot of stories, I will say.
Yeah.
Definitely. River remembers him. No one forgets him. He literally was probably the most memorable person of my college experience.
I think if there was anything that, I mean,
I used to run around in a ghillie suit and scare people on campus just for fun.
Oh. I'm trying to think if there was anything really interesting that happened when I was at college, and probably not because I just hid in my room all the time and just like studied and listened to music and watched YouTube. That's pretty much what I did.
Yeah, that's
fair. One of the
I ended up having to be social when I became a CA. So
yeah, well, that was not happening for me. Because
I
I was you would have hated me because I was the one that never wanted to go to the floor meetings.
No, that's fine.
I would be the cranky one in the background glaring at everyone like this is ruining my me time. I was going to take a nap. I would
encourage people to go, but like I wouldn't knock on people's door and be like, you have to come unless it was a required meeting. Like unless the hall
they made us come to, they threw a fit, made us come to like all of them, and it was this big deal. And I was like,
we didn't have many required ones. Oh,
I am literally busy doing things. I don't have time for this stupid meeting that doesn't really pertain to me anyway.
Yeah, like our floor meetings, I think we had required maybe 2 or 3. We always had a first meeting that was required because we had to lay down the rules, especially for freshmen. Like, because I had a freshman dorm for my first 2 years as CA, so my sophomore and junior year, I had freshmen, so they needed to know the fucking rules. So everyone had to come to that first meeting, and then people had to come to the meeting before winter break because we had to let you know how to set up for winter break. Because there were rules, like things you had to do in your room. Don't leave water on, don't leave food out, stuff like that. Like it was like basic stuff, but people fucking do it. And then when the ending of the year had a required meeting because you had to be told how to like, what to leave, like how to fill out the form to say what damage happened while you were there and stuff. Like it was that stuff, but there was only those 3. Otherwise the events were not required at all. Like my freshman and sophomore year, there was a lot of people that would always show up. My senior year, I had a senior floor, and nobody gave a fuck. There was maybe 1 or 2 people that would come to the events. So I started doing really passive events that were like, hey, it's, you know, if you're studying for finals or whatever, here's a bunch of cookies that I got from the store and like some fruit trays, and I'm going to leave them out for a couple hours outside and take what you want. And that's what, like, and, you know, go back to your rooms and study. Because my senior floor, like, they didn't... Funny enough, they're the ones that loved me the most, but they, like, never came out of the rooms. And I was fine with that.
Yeah, no, they made us come to all of them, and I was just like, this is a waste of my time.
All of them would be exhausting.
I was a very grumpy person that did not want to participate in group activity. Nothing has changed since then, as you can see. But
River was kind of the same, too. She didn't want to go to any of them.
Well, some of them you didn't, like, if they did party stuff, you didn't have to go, which I never did, where it was like, yeah, let's get together in color, because that'll fix my depression. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't go to that stuff. Like, now I'm like, okay, that's a cool idea for the people who needed it, but I just didn't.
Get out of here, cactus.
Didn't like college.
Yeah, that's fair. Sorry. You go.
I can't see. I'm in the wall.
Oh, no! I purposely
let
Kita go so I could die.
No, you shouldn't have. No,
well,
when I
don't
jumped,
know if I would have made
the camera
anyway.
put it behind the wall, so I literally couldn't see myself
no.
or where I was. So
Why?
That's cool.
There was a guy in my dorm who walked barefoot all year, even in winter. There was a dude who walked around in flip-flops and shorts all year and no jacket. We called him Jesus because he kind of looked like Jesus. And we didn't know his name.
We had a Jesus.
So he was just Jesus.
We had a Jesus. He also
I still don't know his
around
name to this day.
in sandals and had long hair. Yeah, we called him Jesus.
Yeah.
And then I guess the only
He might have
interesting
had
thing
MS.
that I
don't
can
know.
think
I knew
of,
someone with MS at college, actually. Yeah.
I think the only one I can think of,
Wasn't him, though.
the only interesting thing that happened was the one guy on our floor, they lived on the corner, he punched a hole in the wall, so there was that.
Yeah, same dude kicked one of the ceiling tiles in his sleep and broke it, so he had to pay for that.
Oh, that was in his sleep though. Like,
he
this
was an
dude did it
aggressive
because of
sleeper. He's almost punched his girlfriend several times in his sleep. Like, he has very vivid dreams. I don't know how he kicked a ceiling tile because our bunk beds were not that high.
Well, this dude punched a hole in the wall because of a football game, so.
Oh, well, you must have had plaster, I hope. I assume.
I don't know. I think they put something over it in the meantime, and they were going to try to fix it before the end of the semester.
Because all of our walls were brick. We had no plaster, so I can't even imagine trying to punch that. Oh, that's not true. All of my freshman floor, the one that he was on, was brick. But other dorms, I think, had plaster. So, how do you kick a ceiling anything? He was the top bunk of the bunk bed. And while he was sleeping, he kicked the tile and broke it in half. Because it's like, insertable tiles. Like a basement might have. It was like those kind of ceilings. That was all the ceilings. So, the skins are cute. I love the costumes. But yeah, college is interesting. I have other stories, but I don't want to necessarily get into those publicly about this friend. He had a lot. Like I said, he had the FBI, or not the FBI, the Secret Service come onto the floor and interrogate him. So, I was laughing. He was not. So, was he Jackie Chan? No, he was I remember he was taking a nap on the couch. I was there, and he was taking a nap, and I was not CA, so I didn't have to yell at him for it. And his girlfriend came over to wake him, and he violently threw his arms, and she had to dodge out of the way because he's just he just is a very active sleeper. I'm like, I would be afraid to sleep next to him. Nope. They're married now. They're they have lives together and are married, and I don't know if they have a family, but yeah, they've been together ever since, but whatever works. There's always a dude that walks around in shirts and t-shirt no matter the weather. Yeah. Always. But anyway, that was Talks with Kat and Kita. Kit Kat Talks. Oh, college. I hope she has a helmet. Yeah, when they sleep. That, or maybe he's a little bit less so as he's grown up. Who knows? Because, sleeping habits change as you get older. Or as you get used to sleeping with people. River used to steal covers like crazy the first couple times we slept together. But then now if I sleep with her, she doesn't anymore. So, I don't know. Things change. Who knows? For no obvious reason. I clench my teeth now. Never used to. But thank you guys for joining us as we got double kudos. I didn't even see how many kudos I ended with. But
probably a lot.
We're going to go raid someone. But before we do, just know that we will be live again on Kita's channel in exactly 3 hours. Go follow and watch Kita if you are not already. Please and thank you. Because we're going to be playing some Fire Emblem Three Houses. Crimson Flower Route. Be there, chat. Be there. We're still pre-time skip, so everything's happy and it's fine. Also, we're Crimson Flower, so everything's also still happy and fine.
Everything is gonna be fine.
Everything's fine. I'm just gonna thirst over Manuela. It's all good.
Yeah, we gotta think about what class we're gonna give her this time, since she'll be prominent, of course.
Of course, she is my wife. Come for the chest, stay for the sexy. Exactly, Tim. So there's that tonight, and then my next stream on this channel will be tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time. I'll be playing Final Fantasy XIV with River and Fender, where we'll be doing some primals, some treasure hunting. If you guys want to, it's a 50-50 chance if we can continue in the treasure hunting dungeon. So you guys get to vote on which door we go through, and we'll see if we succeed or fail. So come here for that. But I think that's it for your stream schedule, right? It's just tonight. I confirmed earlier, but I want to confirm just in case for anyone that's coming by now. Squidbot? Wow, Squidbot's psychic. But we're also going to raid Frank, the Pegasus, who's playing Little Nightmares 2. She's playing it, guys. It's fantastic. If you guys haven't seen Little Nightmares 2, it's really, really good. But also, Frank the Pegasus is a super sweet bean who deserves all of the love. She's fantastical. If you guys need something to say, copy and paste this to 1, make sure it works, and 2, to let us know you're coming with. If you have Kita's bat, please go use him. He's cute. He's cute. Precious. He is cute. And we'll see you guys tonight for Fire Emblem. But have a good night, you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye, everyone. Bye.